Unfriended dark web. Excuse me, I couldn't say it without laughing, but Unfriended the dark web. Now this is a sequel. It was a movie, Unfriended. I haven't seen the first one. Have you seen that?
I refused to watch.
Now, okay, now this is kind of in the genre of the found footage genre, and it's because it's not with a camera. It's with a camera.
Webcam.
Right. It's horror caught on webcams.
Yeah.
Now I heard a review on it, but I didn't see it, and the review said it was actually better than it looks, and they were saying that it's a good original idea. Got a whole movie on webcams. I mean, actually, that's cheap as fuck. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure it's Blumhouse. And they was, and you know, and it was an opinion from people I respect. So I was like, but I just still didn't get a chance to watch it. But it made enough money to them make a part 2. So here we are.
Yeah.
So what do you think on the whole of the found footage genre? That's the question.
I think it's got limited scope to it. And so it definitely requires some inventive storytelling, which most found footage stories don't have.
Yeah, this is the thing. Found footage always can lean on the fact that it looks like it's real.
Yeah.
It looks like this is really happening. So they can be boring. It can be, you know, uninteresting at some points because you feel like, oh, this is a real footage found, you know, that so I'm not watching a movie, you know.
Right.
And
I mean, but like it also makes any inconsistencies in your film that much more glaring. So like
right.
The stuff that you can't explain by the way that, you know, someone will drop the camera when they finally get got.
Yeah.
You know?
Or which you cannot explain this in found footage. When you getting chased by a killer, why are you still holding that camera?
Like, never turn the camera off, huh?
Yeah, okay. Not just that, drop that motherfucking run. Yeah. Especially like in what's that, the Paranormal Activity, when they end up having that big camera, because it was because you know they went back in the sequels, they went back and they ended up having like a bigger camera. It's like that camera, you got to put it on your shoulder and hold like this. And at one point, he's running for his life. Why are you still running with some big ass camera? You know, you can't explain that. You know, stuff like that. Just like,
it's great. You know, for immersion until the immersion becomes the sticking point.
Yeah. I think it's that genre ran its course. It was big for a while. Blair Witch kind of kicked it off, the original Blair Witch. And I remember everybody thought that was a true story. Like when it first came out, everybody thought that was a true story and it happened.
Yeah.
So they got to be one of the shittiest movies. And it's bad too. Yeah. And the thing is, they got away with being a shitty movie because you thought it was just real footage.
Yeah.
You know, just people recorded, you know, and something was gonna happen in their recording.
Because I remember people telling me like, see, this is proof that this shit really happens.
Oh yeah, they did a nice little marketing for that, and the actors didn't show themselves until after the movie was out, and people thought that people actually died. You know, so that made everybody run to the theater to see this. You know, it was bad. And then you got the Paranormal Activity. That was another found footage, which it was something new, and they sold that as real. People was telling me, swearing me up and down that was real. I'm like, no, dude, that is not real.
Like, if it was, I'm glad Micah got killed. I spent that whole movie waiting for that dude to die. Like, I ain't even gonna talk about the other Paranormal Activities. That first one, man, like, just kill him already.
So this Unfriended was another step in that genre, and I heard it was cool, but we're gonna check out this little this trailer just to see if it at least look entertaining enough to watch part 2. I don't know. So without further ado, let's watch this trailer and we'll have a little discussion for it. So Unfriended, the dark web.
There we go.
Yo, hey buddy, how you doing? It is game night. Are you ready for this? I got a new laptop.
Okay, these are clearly
Cyber
actors.
cafe that I've been working at, and this computer was sitting in the lost and found for the last 3 or 4 weeks.
Hang on, you stole someone's computer?
I didn't steal it.
Oh, yeah,
It's
okay.
messed up. And I found this.
Is that my girl from
And it automatically connects you to this thing.
Get Out and stuff?
Dude, this is dark web.
What's dark web?
Part of the internet where no one can track you. It's all about drugs, illegal IDs, human assassination for hire. Hey, yeah, the dark net is mostly about the bad guys.
And this computer's got videos on it, right? Check this out.
I really think you should.
What just happened?
God.
Way too real. I think that is real.
Guys, that's what they're trading.
Trade what?
Oh, those videos.
We have to do something, and we have to do it now.
Who's that?
What's happening?
Hey guys, hold up. Where's Lex?
Wait, that's Lex's building. You guys. No. Is that Lex?
He killed Lex.
The ones who buy the videos, the ones who pick the girls. What the hell? They've all been watching.
Oh my god. That's my mom.
No!
If they found Lex, can't they find the rest of us too?
Oh, shit.
They've had control this whole time. Please, leave us alone! Get out of there right now!
I can hear you. Are you still
Kelly, I
there?
can't see you.
What's going on soon? I gotta see this. Okay. Unfriended, dark web. What you think about that, man? Man, I'll tell you like this, dude. I think we're gonna have to watch this and review it, man. It's got everything that all these movies have, man. The jump scares, the reaction shots. Wait, who's that behind you? Wait, what?
When I saw the trailer for the first one, and now that I'm seeing the trailer for this one, all I can think of is there was a story on the web. I don't know if this was true or not, but this chick is sending a selfie to a friend of hers. Talking about, I'm just at home chilling, just me by myself, and the closet door is open, and you can clearly see someone hiding in her closet looking at her.
Uh-huh.
And so, this went out on social media, and everyone's like, "Bitch, you ain't alone. Run!"
Did she end up dead the next day or something?
Nah,
Okay.
at least as
But
the
there were
story
probably some dude she was fucking. She
Probably.
threw her hide in the closet.
But the story goes she fucking ran, got out of there, called the cops.
Oh,
and shit.
okay.
But it was probably her boyfriend. But every time they do one of those, hold up, nope, I got the camera back up. Y'all good?
Yeah.
He's behind you.
Yeah, I know. What you talking about? Cut off.
Guys, I'm here. I'm
Yeah, I mean it's predictable, but it looks like I might be able to have some fun with it.
Yeah.
He killed X. that was funny.
No,
Don't do that. My question is, are they all gonna just stay online and watch them all their friends get killed one by one?
Probably.
Because it said don't disconnect.
And that's
so I can find all y'all dumbasses.
Right. My thing is, I'm looking at this first of all, how do you make it past one video before it's I close that?
So guys, check this out. Ooh.
It's because if I found first of all, dude found a laptop and lost and found said mine now, so he deserved whatever he get. But to just say, oh guys, there's another one on here, And another one.
Yeah.
And
Hey,
another one.
y'all want to check these videos with me?
It's like the second my homeboy starts trying to show me that shit, it's like, okay, I never saw this laptop. I never saw these videos.
Too late now. You already saw it.
Yeah. And if anybody asks, I'm pointing them right at you.
Nope. Because if you disconnect, you're dead. So why didn't they just disconnect right there? Nobody's gonna take those threats serious until they actually see something, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe Lex did.
Yeah. Also, no. You know what? Probably they all disconnected, and then they all got an email from Lex or Les or whatever. I forget the name. I don't know how the name was, but they got an email, and then they all got an invite or whatever, and then they all turned on and saw him killing the Les or Lex or whatever.
Like I love even the video of her is like, oh look, found her. Like this whole that's the thing. It's so trolly, man.
Yeah, it looked but it just looked like I can sit back and have some fun with it.
Because that's my thing. It's like how I get that your evil is this faceless mob that does horrible shit, but why are they trolls?
Yeah. And now Blumhouse is shameful ass. Always got to put the creators of Get Out on everything because Get Out was so successful. It's like, man, stop attaching that name to bullshit.
Yeah.
That's starting to make me mad now. Get Out, The Purge, Happy Death Day. So all those were successful and they was real cheap to make. So now you're just gonna put them on any movie they make.
Like I would love for Jordan Peele to say, don't put us on there.
Well, he can't say that because it was a Blumhouse production.
True.
But
You guys not.
I'll be like, dude, if it's gonna be trash, don't put my movie name on that, whatever. But anyway, it looked kind of fun though. I ain't gonna lie. It looked like something I sit back and I'll probably laugh through the whole thing. I ain't gonna lie.
Look, I'm gonna tell you what. When I saw Paranormal Activities in the trailer, Paranormal Activity in the theater rather. When I tell you no one took that shit seriously, the whole theater was ragging on that.
Oh yeah.
Like we turned that into some community theater.
Well, it looks like it looks like too much cliche horror. Where you see this on Netflix, the little horror movies on Netflix all the time. So I can't take it too serious.
So I'm thinking. This goes to theaters. I'm thinking it's just going to be that.
Oh, it's going to theaters.
No, I'm just saying going to see this in the theaters, just folks ragging on everything.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a lot of laugh or a lot of some jump scares, but nobody's really scared. You know what I'm saying? But them the kind of movies I kind of like. They just kind of I don't know. I guess the bad horror movies that you see on Netflix. This is one of those. Yeah. And sometimes they kind of fun to watch. So I think we're gonna watch that and get a review up for it. So I think it's gonna be one of them that's gonna end up making a lot of money just because it's that kind of movie.
Yeah.
So we're gonna move on. We got a couple other trailers to do.